Hi, Steve here. Thanks for joining me on the Panoramic Travels YouTube channel. We're getting off the Viking Riverboat Radgrid after our 80th anniversary of D-Day cruise, which was the subject of a previous Panoramic Travels video. We spent a day in Paris before starting the Lyon to Provence cruise with our friends Don and Kim. Please click the like, subscribe, and notify buttons. It really helps the channel. And stick around to the end of this video for two bonus sections, game night on the riverboat and a tribute to the crew of the Heimdal.
C'est une chanson qui nous ressemble. Toi, tu m'aimais, moi, je t'aimais. Et nous vivions les deux ensemble. Toi, tu m'aimais, moi, je t'aimais. C'est pas ce qui s'aime doucement sans faire de bruit. La mer passe sur le sable, le pas des amants désunis.
All of you had a wonderful first full day here on board of the Viking Heimdal. Now, we want to celebrate the start of our cruise, and therefore we organized this get-together here. And I would like to invite some more people over here to the lounge.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the lounge. So happy to see you all here tonight.
My name is Christian. I'm working with Viking since 2019. All on board desserts are calories free.
And wish to all of you a wonderful cruise on the Viking Heimdal. Et bon voyage. Santé.
Yes, small houses from 2,000-3,000.
We're going to go to the top of the ice hill to have a talk about the basilica and enjoy the best viewpoint over the city. I look to the front right, that's where we're going, at the top of a hill. Looking like fairy castle, but it's a basilica.
It's a sort of Punch and Judy type of puppets. It was invented, created by a silk weaver called Laurent Mauguet in the early 19th century. The plays were created every day following the news. But you know, with the humor of a puppets, you could talk about many things that were forbidden into newspapers at that time because of a censorship. That's why Laurent Mauguet became very famous with the silk weavers, because he was talking about political and social issues, especially the condition of life of a silk weaver.
The King Henry IV got married in 1600. So it's a huge classical building. Typical French classical architecture. Both of us, we hope you have enjoyed the morning in our company. And we're going to wish you a very nice cruise and a very nice time in France.
So I know some of you already. My name is Christian. Christian, I will be your guide. You will go to Perouges. Not Perouges. Perouges, we don't know. We go to Perouges. For the first time appears a man, and this man is important. He will become the first king of the Franks. His name was Clovis. We are in the 5th century, and it was the first French king Christian. And that's the beginning of the story with all the kings till Louis XVI, till the French Revolution. French Revolution, no more king, no more queen, and it was a nightmare during 9 years. After the French Revolution, there's one man. He arrived in the right time, at the right place. He had a special hat, and his name was Napoleon. He reorganized the society. He became the emperor in 1804. It was very good for the French. He reorganized the society in France, Bank of France, university, civil code, Napoleon. Unfortunately, he was also a man who wanted to become the new Caesar, which didn't work in the 1800s. So we say goodbye to Napoleon 1815. No more leaders in France. We call back the kings. We had Louis XVIII, he was super cool, he wanted to keep his head. After we have the brothers, Charles X, he was not cool at all. So we say goodbye 1830. Louis Philippe, that's the last king, 1848, end of the monarchy in France. We had the Second Republic, because the first was the French Revolution. The president of the Second Republic was Louis Napoleon Bonaparte. When your last name is Bonaparte, president, not enough, he became the new emperor. So that's the Second Empire, till 1870. Then we have the Franco-Prussian War. We say goodbye to Napoleon III. Then we have the Third Republic, the Fourth Republic, the Fifth Republic. That's the French history. So it's really easy. So you don't need to go to the university. So it's easier this way. You have an idea of how complex is, of course, the history when we summarize this one.
Everyone is feeling impressive. It's hot there up in July. From their wonderful problems, little touches in for me face brighter. From their park I hear the news. Mine is hot, so
even in the society
Looking all right, woman.
Today, to the Beaujolais countryside, we're going to make a very nice tour. And we got the sun with us today. It's going to be very nice. What is exactly the wine region of the Beaujolais? Well, we got here something like 15,000 hectares of vines in the Beaujolais. So that's not a lot, in fact, because if you do comparisons, if you compare that to other wine regions, for instance, in France, well, the wine region around Bordeaux is 6 times bigger than Beaujolais. You only have a few berries left here. They have been left by the people working during the harvest. Of course, one advantage, if you do everything by hand, this is that you can choose. And you can let the berries that are not very nice, look here. This is not very nice, that's not the good color. On the skins you have something bad, so they can choose. So to be sure that everything is in good order. The aristocrats in France, the noble families, used to build their places. This is from the mid-18th century, and then the rest, the platform here, all the vineyards and all these installations there, where we're going to go, everything has been added in the 19th century when the place was transformed, turned into a wine estate. The harvest is done by hand. And you remember I said there is a reason why. The reason is that we want to work here with the old bunches, meaning we don't descend. Normally the people, this is why you can use machines to do the harvest, because what you need at the end of the harvest are the berries. Most of the winemakers, they want to start with the berries. They check the berries and then they start to work with the berries. But no, not here. Here we want to work with the old bunches, and we want to have big and nice bunches. So that means that you have to do it by hand. This is the reason why, not tradition. This is not the real fermentation. This is the step before, and something very specific to the Beaujolais. Then you wait for 5 up sometimes to 18 days. You do a short or a long maceration. This is a decision the winemakers has to make, whether you want a long or a short maceration. And during these macerations, well, just because of the gravity of the weight, the bottom third here get crushed by the weight. You can also try to open the roof 1 or twice and to toss, to mix. And during this maceration, well, just the berries explode. You have a lot of dioxide. This is why we say carbonic maceration. Everything is closed. And because of that, you have a process that starts. An intracellular process that transforms the cells of the berries and then the juice. Well, when you decide that it's okay, that it is long enough, you open here and you take the first juice. What comes very easily first is what we call the first juice. Of course, you have a lot of must because of all the skins, but also the stems and everything, because you put the bunches inside. So then you remove the must and you use that machine over there, the yellow machine. This is a press. Don't imagine people doing this with their feet. Well, this is now the moment you ask yourself what kind of tour guide do we have this morning. He's talking only about red wine, and the first, of course, is the white wine. Yes, we always start with white during a tasting. That means Gamay, grape salt, maceration, fermentation, everything made in 7 tanks. Now you know about the process. And now you have, to begin with, the classic taste of that Beaujolais.
Les yeux qui font baisser les miens, un rire qui se perd sur sa bouche. Voilà le portrait sans retouche de l'homme auquel j'appartiens. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle du bas.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. Actually, we were supposed to join you in the city of Lyon, but it has changed, so we traveled a little bit this afternoon to join you in Vienne. And as you can see, the texture of the colors that she's using is very thick, it's viscosy, and we do it on purpose. So once the two colors are in, she will have to grab a spatula and mix it together. So he does this back and forth movement, making sure that the black color doesn't change its intensity. And once it's done, once the color is stretched out, now both of them, that's why there are two of them in the process, they will both lift the screen very softly, and you will see the black paint underneath. So that's going to be the result of the silk screen printing. So the third color would be the little violet details of the cityscape. So we're going to be working with the city part first. And we still have to create two more navy variations. And there you go. That's going to be the final result and the final process of printing this reproduction in 9 different colors. I hope you will enjoy the rest of your printing. Thank you.
Comment ça va? How is everybody doing? Très bien. We started this morning with a wonderful excursion to the Beaujolais. Beautiful weather today as well. I hope you enjoyed that. And I do hope that you also enjoyed our excursion, exploring the countryside in Beaujolais and the wine tasting as well. Some of you even went a full day to the Beaujolais. So I hope you all had a great time.
Everybody wake up and cold. Do you need cold? We need cold. I need cold and chicken. And chicken. Chicken is out.
Il me prend dans ses bras, il me va le petit pas, je vois la vie en rose.
Saturday morning is the day of the market. We go to the market and we make all the shopping for the week. And yeah, when we go back home, we call it a carriage. I don't know if I can use carriage. I don't have any other better word. Cart.
I would like to say thank you, because if you are here with us in the lounge, it's most likely because you are invited to our Viking Society Explorer Cocktail Party, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. A few weeks ago, we got some news, ladies and gentlemen, that I would like also to share with you. We are so proud of this. We were named #1 in river, in ocean, and on the expeditions by you, ladies and gentlemen. We just got the news like 2 weeks ago, and this brings an immense amount of pride. Thank you so much for trusting us.
Good dessert deserves a good coffee.
Did you see how quick I was to catch that?
That was a quick hour.
Before we continue on to day 5, let's talk about the food. It's always high quality with excellent presentation. They offer a great selection of food throughout the cruise and are somehow able to get it to the table hot in spite of the very small kitchen. If you want to see a tour of a Viking Riverboat kitchen, check out the bonus content at the end of my video entitled What Happens on a Viking Riverboat that I published in August of 2024. Okay, now on to day 5.
So we're going to be 10 minutes on the bus to get to the train station. And when we get to the train station, we'll be going on the steam train. And it's carriage number 33.
I will invite our captain to explain to you a little bit what is going on and why we have those schedule changes. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is your captain, Nicolas.
Good evening, everybody. So, I will explain a little bit what happened. As you perhaps noticed, the level of the water is very high.
Basically, the captain explained that it wouldn't be safe to sail through the night. That resulted in us docking at a different location, outside of Avignon. Viking had to scramble to get coaches to take us on tomorrow's tour into Avignon. Unfortunately, it also resulted in us missing the Pont du Gard Aqueduct tour, a tour we were really looking forward to. Viking, of course, refunded us for the cost of that tour. And after we got home, we got a letter from Viking apologizing for any inconvenience, and they refunded each of us $500.
Tomorrow we still have a full day of excursions together, but the day after that, on Wednesday morning, that is the time that you will disembark from the Viking Heimdal, and we want to already answer the possible questions you might have about the procedure of disembarkation.
name is Nadine and I'll be your guide this afternoon to discover Avignon and the Pope's Palace. Now we are crossing the Rhone River. Your ship is leaving. Bye bye.
Un poquito de gracia para mi pastilla y arriba, ay arriba y por ti seré, por ti seré, por ti seré. Baila, bam, bam. Very nice. Baila, bam, bam. Baila, bam, bam. Baila, baila, bam, bam. Arilonga, arilonga, arilongo, el sombrero me lo quito, me lo pongo. Arilonga, arilonga, arilongo, el sombrero me lo quito y me lo pongo. Arilonga, arilonga, arilongo, el sombrero me lo quito y me lo pongo. Arilonga, arilonga, arilongo, el sombrero me lo quito y me lo pongo. Baila, bam, bam. Baila, 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 bam, bam. Hey, hey.
This Robinson takes it here, the envelope connected to. He walks to the red light district and he will offer this present to his favorite girlfriend. Her name is Rachel. And he told Rachel, you take care of this precious present. You keep it forever. And she left. So you can imagine Rachel, she opened the tissue, she found a piece of ear, she almost fainted, right? She was very happy. The day after, in the morning, she will go to the police. They go to the yellow house and they find Vincent unconscious, bleeding. He was transported here, exactly there, on what we call the second floor, that he painted, the dormitory, that he has painted, this dormitory. It is part of a private collection now.
your captain, Nicolas, your hotel manager, Anna-Luisa, and all our heads of departments.
Au revoir et à bientôt. Santé. Cheers.
I just want to say thank you, have a wonderful evening. If you're curious, we are sailing by the fortification of Tarascon, so that is the Tarascon castle that we are passing by. My last piece of information. I wish you all a wonderful evening, a bon appetit, and see you on the rivers. See you next time. Thank you very much.
This concludes the main part of the video, but I hope you'll stick around for the 2 bonus sections, game night on the riverboat and a tribute to the Heimdal crew. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like and consider subscribing and click the notify button so you'll know when new videos come out. Thanks for watching.
We have the Atlanta Sound Machine. Okay, you were quick with coming up with a name, and it's a very long name.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, here we go. Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. We are ready for the game tonight. Yes, we did? Okay, it's ready. So, for our first song. For every correct answer, you get 10 points. Wow. Those 10 points, so it can be 40 points per song. We will find out already who is the top 3 of this evening, but they will have to answer 1 extra question. You add up the 3 H's of our lovely hotel manager, Anna-Luisa.
Wow, this would be hard.
Our housekeeper manager, Cyprien.
Can you tell us?
And our wonderful bar chef, Dorel. Third place this evening, with the combined age of 136. Just a tiny bit too much. Is for the Atlanta Sound Machine. Third place, wonderful accomplishments. And then for our second and first place, it was again very close. Because the amount of years that you were off is the same. But the ones that went a bit higher get the second place.
Yeah.
And the ones that went a little bit lower will deserve the first place. So second place, 133 years old. Good day, USA. You are the second place this evening.
It's the dancer.
And you win a beautiful bottle of Prosecco and some cookies as well, delivered by our housekeeper, Cyprien. And then we of course know who is the winner, the only winner this evening on the Viking Heimdal, 13th of October 2024, Ziggy Stardust. With 119 years old, so thank you very much for that. One more prize to hand out, and I would like to ask for the team south of Canada. Where are you?
Oh no.
No. I'm just saying we got about.
Most honest, I don't know. Yeah, probably.
Okay, we got a little bit of cap.
Very well done. 50 points, ladies and gentlemen, for south of Canada.
We've been on 5 Viking riverboat cruises and 1 Viking ocean cruise over the past 5 years. This is the first time we witnessed the grueling task of loading the boat for the next cruise. This was all hands on deck. You can see the program director, the head of guest services, wait staff, hotel staff, and many others of the 55-person crew.
Very impressive.
This was a very unfortunate dock to have to load from since the dock is so long.
They've been doing this for an hour and a half.
I know, we walked in the car.
Crazy, and now they're just tossing around bottles of warm wine like it's nothing. I'm like, oh no, no, no.
Crew members from 14 countries working together and continuously for around 2 hours to load the Heimdal. It's a real testament to how hard Viking crew members work. So this is my tribute to the crew of the Heimdal. I thank them for their hard work, whether it's when we can see them or when the work they do is behind the scenes.